So what's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. This is David with Mission to Muscle. Hope your day is going well. My day started off good. It was chest day, and every chest day is a good day for me. We're going to jump right into this. This is a pre-workout review here, and we're going to jump right into the pre-workout. This is Enjoy the Hysteria by the Nutrition Store, and you got to look at that label. That is just an awesome 80s disco feeling to it. It is just, that's bitchin'. They did a really good job on the label here. I think that is just awesome there. So this is a blue grape R-Wave flavor, and just so you know, it's a really good, decent flavor. I couldn't pinpoint what it tastes like. It had a grape feel to it. Then it had almost like a coconut flavor, like an underlying flavor to it. So the flavor gods came down and zapped this sucker with some goodness. It was actually pretty good. So getting right into this, we're going to go over the ingredient profile, and then we're going to get into the effects on this thing so you guys can have an idea of what this delivers, just in case you're interested in it. I did purchase this myself from Sub Kings because I saw the ingredient profile and I was like, 300 milligrams of what? You'll know what I'm talking about when I get in the ingredient profile. And I wanted to see what the effects were on this. So I've taken this multiple times. We'll get right into the ingredients here. We got beta-alanine on the top at 3.2 grams. This is for less fatigue, more reps, more sets in the gym. Then we got L-Citrulline at 2 grams. This is for vasodilation, blood flow, helping with the endurance and the energy. Then we have 2-amino at 300 milligrams. So this is a fat burner, focus ingredient, mood enhancer, and stimulant. Then we have caffeine anhydrous at 150 milligrams, decent dose. Then we have Caffeine Malate at 100 milligrams. That's going to yield 75%, which is 75 milligrams. So this is a total of 225 milligrams of caffeine in it, fast acting and slow acting. Then we have Theophylline or Theophylline, however you want to say it, for 50 milligrams. This is a metabolite of caffeine, if you didn't know that. So when you take caffeine in, about 3% of that caffeine is actually metabolized in the body into this ingredient. This is a great bronchodilator. It also regulates the heart. So it actually will regulate the blood flow in and out of the heart. And in some cases, depending on the dosages and who reacts to it in certain ways, they may increase the heart rate, may increase blood pressure, just like the next ingredient here, which is the synephrine, the isosynephrine at 25 milligrams. That also may or can increase the heart rate and the blood pressure. This is a non-stimulant fat burner that will help the metabolism and mobilize fat for energy during your training. Then we have Piperine, 10 milligrams. This is a black pepper extract. We'll bring it all together in the digestive system so everything comes together well. So we got Enjoy the Hysteria. How did it do? This is a half scoop, 1 scoop. And 1 scoop on this is 10.64 grams. And just so you know, a flat level scoop is right around that 10 gram mark. But get a scale. I'm always telling people, get a scale. We already went over the flavor on this, so we'll get right into the effects. So you take the scoop. If you dare to take 300 milligrams of DMHA, you take the scoop, and the beta-alanine kicks in about 10 minutes and elevates. About 15 minutes is when it elevates and peaks its most, at least it did for me, and it's a medium-high beta-alanine, so it hits very, very nice. For those that love beta-alanine, the beta-alanine kick, you're going to like this because it stays high for a good 10-15 minutes before it starts to dial down and hangs around for a good 30 to 40 minutes, just depends on how adapted you are to beta-alanine. But I'm pretty adapted, and this hit me pretty good. The energy on this thing, so this is no slow climber. This comes in at about 20-25 minutes. And that's the energy and the focus. And some of you may get an underlying anxious feeling because I took this 3 times, 2 times no anxious feeling, and 1 time I did. And it was more of that I had to get going and moving by 35 minutes anxious feeling. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was, just because I maybe had more energy that day. I slept better, and then the energy kick hit me a little bit harder, but it wasn't crazy. It was just kind of that underlying and that little anxious where you're like, okay, 35 minutes came around, you're like, all right, I should get going. I should get going to the gym. That type of anxious feeling. I need to start moving. If I'm sitting still, you're shaking. So, but it wasn't horrible. I'm kind of exaggerating a little bit. It was just kind of like that little vibration type feeling that you get. So some of you may get that on this. And when you get that energy at 30-35 minutes, you basically want to be in the gym at 30-35 minutes when you take this thing, because it hits. This hits way stronger than 225 milligrams of caffeine. I mean, this is like a 350 milligram hit of energy, and the focus on this thing, the DMHA hits you as a very dialed in upper focus, but this is not the high euphoric happy DMHA. This is that cognitive focus DMHA, and that mindset and that drive, that positive driven mindset and that focused mindset, to where this is that get shit done type of pre. So you take this thing, this was for me, I love workouts like this. I love pre-workouts like this. This pre-workout gave me that get shit done type of energy, focus, and drive. Like, there was no stopping me. When I started working out, it was just a set after set, rep after rep, with some smooth, clean, very long lasting energy on this thing. And it allowed 2 hours of training, no problem. I did an hour and a half today, and I still had energy afterwards. I could have kept going, but I had to stop, so I had to get going. DMHA on this thing is really smooth. There's no other cognitive function aspects to this, so it's just total focus and concentration on this thing at that medium high level, and it sticks with you. So you're going to be kind of like DMHA stimmed for 2, 3, 4 hours after your workout. And like I said, the feeling on this, if you're looking for DMHA that's going to make you feel happy, because like I took 250 or 200 milligrams of DMHA, I think 4 days ago, and another product, and I had more of a happy, I felt really, really good. But this particular one is complete focus, and it is a dialed in, positive, driven type focus and energy that it brings to the game here on this pre-workout. So very, very well-rounded, get shit done type of pre-workout. I really loved it because the caffeine isn't that super high on it. So it kind of gives you kind of a caffeine break. Of course, it doesn't give you a DMHA break, but gives you a caffeine break there from going low in there. And feels real good. It's very smooth, like no jitteriness, no kind of like, even though I got an elevated heart rate during the training, it was just because I was training my butt off, and I was just moving consistently, and I was just diving in to everything. Two things on this thing. This thing gave me a lot of powerful physical energy to it. So this pre-workout will drive you with physical type energy. This is not just a stimmed endurance type energy. This is a physical and energetic type energy to it. And the other thing is, you have absolutely no pumps on this, so you have to put a pump formula on this. And I know they make one. I think Ari is going to be reviewing their Enjoy the Pump or something like that, which is one of their new products as well that you probably stack with this. So look out for that review by him. That's Garage Gym Homie if you're living under a rock and you don't know him. So other than that, I hope I delivered all the information for you. This is Dave from Mission to Muscle. This is Enjoy Hysteria by the Nutrition Shop. If you're looking to purchase this, you can save a few bucks by using my discount code down below from Sub Kings. Other than that, I'm going to be heading out. If you can, before you leave, give the video a thumbs up. It helps the channel. And if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave it down below. You know I'm going to answer you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Okay, we'll see you guys next time on the channel.